Okay, so let's have it problem number 6. So meron tayong tatlong vectors. So itong mga vectors na to, no? So pwede yung force, pwedeng distances, etc. So yun yung ginagamit natin before. Okay, kung paano tayo kumuha niyan, same thing, unit position vector, then unit vector to have those values. Okay? So ngayon, operations na tayo. Unahin muna natin yung letter, yung number 1. Okay? Number 1 is vector A dot product of vector B. So, again, ang gagawin lang natin dyan, okay, we need to multiply yung pinaka ijk niya, no? Kaya lang, pagdating dito sa A, meron kang 8, okay, and then i-multiply natin by B. Kaya lang yung B natin, wala, so that is 0. Next, you will be having here 4 for the A, and then 2 for the J, at 2 for the B. Okay, and then lastly, you will be having negative 2 for the A, and then you will be having here 6 for the B. So your A dot B is also this one. So 0, 4 times 2 plus negative 2 times 6. So that is negative 4. Okay? So ito na yung ating first answer. So that's already your 1. Okay? Number 2. Okay? Kukunin natin, sabi niya, what is the orthogonal? Ibig sabihin ng orthogonal, okay, it's either the parallel or perpendicular component, ha? So, tingnan nyo yung tinatanong. Pag sinabi natin the orthogonal component of B, so pwede yung BP or yung B perpendicular, no? Ang sabi niya is in the direction of the C. So, ibig sabihin, yung ating gagamiting direction is the C, so parallel doon. So, para ang tanong lang sa number 2, ano daw yung component ng B parallel doon sa C. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung perpendicular component niya, parallel component niya, again, anong ginagawa natin? So, that is equals to our B. And then, i-dot product natin dun sa unit vector ng direction. So, that is actually the direction of C. Okay? Next, yung B, walang problema. I already have the B. Ang wala ako is yung dun sa C. Paano kukunin yung C? Meron akong value ng C. I-rewrite ko lang. So, that is equals to 3i minus 2j and then plus 4k. Okay? Para makuha ko yung value nito, so gagawin ko is i-squared ko. So, that is negative 2 squared plus 4 squared. Okay? So, I will now have this one. So, square root of 3 squared plus 2 squared plus 4 squared. So, that is square root of 29. Okay? Para makakuha ko ng C, and that is just equal to our vector C, di-divide ko ng kanyang pinaka resultant. Okay? So, with this, I can now have as 3. So, that is 0.557 of I, and then minus 0.371 of J, and then plus 0.743 of K. Okay? Ayan. So, meron na ako ngayong unit vector and then C. So, para makuha ko si BP, ayan, from this formula, i-dot product ko, okay, yung B. Okay, meron na akong B eh. So, that is 0i, and then plus 2j, and then plus 6k. Okay? So, I will have the dot product this one, and then this one. Okay? So, para makuha ko si perpendicular, so that is equal to B dot product of lambda C, 0 times this one, so you will be having 0i. And then 2 times this one, negative 2 times 0.371, negative 0.742 of J. Okay? And then you will be having here 6 times 0.743, 6 times 0.743. So, ayan, plus 4.458 of K. Again, saan nga nakuha yon? Baka magkalituhan tayo. Okay. Ayun na, no? Pinag-multiply ko yon. Pinag-multiply ko to. And then, pinag-multiply ko yon. So, multiply. Okay, ups. Sorry, wala tong ano ha. Wala tong direction kasi nga, this is a scalar. Yan, wala yung direction ha. So, you will now have the BP. Okay, so scalar yan. So, 0 minus 0.742 plus 4.458. So, you will be having here as 3.716. Okay. So, iyan na yung pinaka-scalar quantity. Okay. So, ngayon, para maging vector yan, kasi ang kailangan natin is in the direction of the vector, para makuha natin yung pinaka-vector form yan, so, ang gagawin natin, ipa-product natin si BP dun sa ating lambda C. Kasi yung lambda C, kung parallel yan doon, ibig sabihin, doon din yung direction niya. Okay? So, yung BP natin, so that is 3.716. Imo-multiply ko siya kay vector na 0.557i minus 0.371 of j plus 0.743 of k. So, your perpendicular now is equals to, i-distribute lang natin yon times 0.557, so that is 2.07 of j, and then minus, so that is 3.716 times 0.371 minus 1.379 of j, and then plus 0.743 plus 2.761 of k. So, this is now the parallel component of B doon sa ating C. Okay? So, sige, para mas maintindihan natin, ano naman natin yung ating perpendicular. Okay? So, again, sabi nga natin kanina, dapat ito, ima-minus na natin yung BP, no? Kasi, from, saan siya nanggaling? Kasi perpendicular lang naman siya eh. So, yung total B natin, it should be the parallel component plus the perpendicular component. Okay? So, kung kukunin natin yung perpendicular component, ima-minus lang natin yung parallel component dun sa ating pinaka-vector B. Okay? So, pag nakuha natin to, so, yung B natin, again, you will be having here 0. Okay? And then 0 minus, this one is I. Okay? So, you will be having 0 minus 2.070. This is I. Minus point B. Yung B natin, minus 2. Oops, 2. And then, minus, this one, so magiging plus. 0. Baka malito kayo. So, minus negative 1.379. And this is J. And then plus, we will be having here the B. So, 6 and then minus 2.761, and this is on the K. So, our perpendicular vector is negative 2.070 of I. And then plus, ito magiging add. So, 2 plus 1.379. So, 3.379 of J. And then plus, you will be having here 6 minus 2.761. So, you will be having here plus 3.239 of K. Okay, ito naman yung ating perpendicular component of B with respect to our C, no? So, ayan. It means, kung paano ko siya kinomponent si B dun sa C, una, gumamit ako ng cross product. Dot product pala. Okay? Nung nakuha ko na yung component niya parallel dun sa C, nag-vector addition and subtraction na lang ako para makuha ko yung perpendicular component. Okay? So, yung number 3. So, the angle between A and C. So, hinahanap ko yung angle A and C. Madali lang naman, ano? So, ano nga yung ano natin ng cross ng A dot B? So, that is actually the cross product, ano? Sabi natin kanina, cosine of theta is equals to A dot B all over A and then B. A and C pala. So, we will be having here C all over A and then C. Okay? So, meron na akong value ng C. Okay? And then, meron na tayong C. Kunin na lang natin yung A. Okay? Yung value ng A natin, that is equal to the square root of ito, 8 squared, 4 squared, and then negative 2 squared. A squared plus 4 squared plus 2 squared. Okay? So, you will be having here this one. So, square root of 8 squared plus 4 squared plus 2 squared. So, that is 2 square root of 21. Okay? So, cosine of theta, A cross, A dot C tayo, no? So, we will be having here this one. So, 8 times 3. Okay? Plus 4 times negative 2 plus negative 2 times 4. Pinag-multiply ko lang. Okay? So, 8 times 3 plus 4 times negative 2 plus negative 2 times 4. Okay? All over, ang value ng A ko is 2 square root of 21 at ang value ng C ko is square root of 29. Okay? So, yung theta ko, pwede ko nang kunin, arc cosine lang yon. So, arc cosine of A times 3 plus 4 times negative 2 plus negative 2 times 4 all over 2 square root of 21 multiplied by square root of 29. Okay, so you will be having the theta as 80.67 degrees. This is now the angle between the angle A and then the angle C. Okay, so that is for the number 3. Okay. Next, we will be having here number 4. So, magde-delete na ako dito sa banda dito. Okay. So, copy muna. Sige. I will give you time to copy. Okay. Number 4. So, A cross B. Okay? So, yan na natin. A cross B. Okay? So, ilalagay muna natin is, of course, yung A. 8, 4, negative 2. Tapos, uulitin ko na, no? So, I will be having here as 8 and then 4. And then, yung B natin, we have here 0, 2, 6, 0, and then 2. Tapos sa taas, lalagyan ko ng I, J, K, I, and then J. Alright. So, ito yon yung determinant niyan. Okay? So, unahin ko muna to. So, you will be having here 6 times 4, 24I. Plus 0J. Kasi 0 na siya. And then, you will be having here plus 16 of K. Minus. Baliktad sa I muna. So, negative 2 times 2. Negative 4I. J. 6 times 8 plus 48J. And then lastly, you have 0 times 4 plus 0. Okay. Okay? So, final answer, A cross B. So, you will be having here 24 minus negative 4. So, that is 28I. 0 minus negative 48 minus 48J. 16 minus 0K. So, you will be having plus 16K. So this is now the cross product of A and then B. So that's it. That A cross B. Number 5. A unit vector that is perpendicular to both A and B. Okay? So, kapag naghahanap ka ng isang vector which is perpendicular to A and B, i-cross product mo lang yung dalawa. Actually, meron na tayo. Okay? Kaya lang may magnitude. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung magnitude ng A nito, nung magnitude, ito yung perpendicular eh. Okay? Perpendicular. So, yan na yan. 28i minus 48j plus 16k. Kaya lang naka-vector siya, no? So, kukunin ko yung pinaka-values niya. So, that is square root of 28 squared plus 48 squared plus 16 squared. So, you will be having here plus 48 squared plus 16 squared. So, that is 4 square root of 209. Okay? So, para makuha ko yung perpendicular na yon, so that is just equal to pinaka vector ko, so that is 28, i-divide ko ng resultant, ano? So, pagkuha lang tayo ng 209. Okay? That is in the I. And then minus, I will be having here 48 all over 4 square root of 209 of j, and then plus you will be having here 16 all over 4 square root of 209 of k. Okay? So, ganun lang. Kumuha lang ako ng unit vector. Okay? So, again, ang cross product natin is A and B. That is actually the perpendicular. Not necessary the C, ha? Pero that is a perpendicular vector. Okay? Perpendicular to both A and then to both B. A and B. Okay? So, with this, okay, kunin natin. So, we will be having is a perpendicular vector. So, 28, 0.484 of I, and then minus 48, 0.830 of J, and then next is we have here 16 plus 0.277 of K. Yan. So this is now a perpendicular or a both perpendicular to A and then for the B. Okay? But take note of this one. Okay? Since pwede naman kasing B cross A, tama ba ako? Pwede namang B cross A, pwedeng A cross B. So, ibig sabihin, pwedeng pataas, pwedeng pababa. So, itong para dito, it's actually A cross B. Yan, ano? Okay? Eh, pwede rin naman kasing B cross A. Kaya lang magkakaiba yon. Okay, magkakaiba ng sequence. Magne-negative lang naman yan. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pwede rin na negative 0.484 of I plus 0.830 of J minus 0.277 of K. Okay? So, possible tong dalawang sagot, ano? So, these two answers are possible. They are both perpendicular to A and then B. Okay? So, nagkaiba lang ng sign. So, sabi ko nga, depende kasi kung ano inuna mong A or B sa pagko-cross product. Okay? But both of them are correct. Dapat nga, dalawa yung sagot. Okay? Lastly, C. Ayan, A cross B dot C. Okay, kapag ganyan, magkasamang cross product at saka dot product, ganito lang yung gagawin natin. Okay, ang tawag sa kanila is a triple product actually. Okay, number 6. This is called the triple product. Okay, ano naman yung triple product? Actually, para siyang, kung mag-aano ka dati, what you call this one? I will have this scalar triple product, para ka lang nagmumultiply. Parang ganito lang siya, no? Kaya lang, kapag triple product na tayo, this is also what you call a scalar. Kaya ang tawag na kanya scalar triple product, okay? So, in short, ang ginagawa lang natin dito, okay, mas madali ito eh. Unahin natin si A, kasi A, ano yung pala yung tanong? A cross B dot C, no? So, unahin ko muna si A. So, si A is 8, 4, negative 2, 8, and then 4. Okay? And the next, si B. So, 0, 2, 6, 0, and then 2. Si C, 3, negative 2, 4, 3, negative 2. Okay? Yung scalar triple product, iyan na yan, kukunin mo lang ulit yung determinant. So, parang ganito. Unahin natin to. So, 8 times 2 times 4. 8 times 2 times 4. 64. Plus, ito naman, 4 times 6 times 3. So, that's 72. And then ito, may 0 kasi, so plus 0. And then, ima-minus natin, ito muna. So, 3 times 2 times negative 2. Okay, so that is negative 12. And then ito, negative 2 times 6 times 8. Minus 96. And then ito is 0. Okay? So, that is 64 plus 72, 136. So, for this term, no? And then, itong term na to, so that is negative 12 minus 96. So, that is negative 108. Okay? So, it means yung A cross B dot C is equals to 136 minus negative 108 or plus 108. So, that is 244. Okay, this is in pounds, of course. Okay, so this is now our triple product. So, that's called the scalar triple product. Okay, so this is the last sample problem for our chapter 1, but however, I will try to answer more problems para sa inyo. Okay, and then on next week, you will be having your first quiz. Okay, so we will be having the first quiz chapter hanggang cross product. Okay, pero yung ganyan pa lang wala pa tayong application, so hanggang cross product pa lang siya.